Good morning, wonderful people. Welcome to my channel. So, we are doing the Lalitha Sahasranama live series. We are in, let me get to that. We are in the 61st verse. So, let's get right into it. We are discussing the divine forms of Goddess Lalita. 61 being Pancha Pretasana Sita, Pancha Brahma Swarupini, Chinmayi Paramananda Vijnana Ghanarupini, describing the goddess as seated on the five-fold seat of Preta, symbolizing five elements: earth, fire, water, ether, and representing your connection with the cosmic forces and elemental energies. Each one of us is part of a system, and this system has all kinds of frequencies and energies. She, Divine Mother, has got rulership over all elements. Think again astrology here, all these elements. Pancha Brahma Swarupini. Pancha Brahma. Pancha means five. Brahma is creator. Swarupini, self-embodiment of Swarupa. You embody five forms of Brahma, which represent the cosmic principles of creation and preservation, destruction, concealing, and revealing. It signifies your all-encompassing nature and your embodiment of cosmic energies. Chinmayi Paramananda Vijnana Ghanarupini. You are filled with consciousness, representing your inherent awareness of divine intelligence. Paramananda. Para, she is Parashakti. Para means something beyond this existence. Paramananda, bliss, a kind of bliss. Ananda is bliss, which is eternal and beyond this kind of dimension. You are the ultimate bliss, transcending all limitations and experiencing supreme joy and contentment. Vijnana Ghanarupini. The word Vijnana is typically translated as science. Actually, it is not. Jnana means knowledge in Sanskrit. Vijnana, think of the prefix V. Okay, here. Vijnana means something that is higher than jnana, something that is the root of jnana. Think like Vishakha Nakshatra. Shakha means a branch. Vishakha means something that is the unifying root of the branch. The branch must be branching off from something, that root. Same way, jnana is the knowledge. Vijnana is the root of that knowledge. Okay? Knowledge is coming from somewhere to everybody here, right? Vijnana Ghanarupini, the embodiment of knowledge, representing profound wisdom and understanding. 62. Dhyana Dhyatra Dhyaya Rupa Dharma Dharma Vivarjita Vishwarupa Jagarani Swapanti Taijasatmika. Goddess has the three aspects of meditation. The state of meditation, the one who meditates. Dhyana is state of meditation. Dhyatra, one who meditates. Dhyaya Rupa, the one who is the object of meditation. She is all three. This is beyond duality, isn't it? You are the embodiment of the meditative states. You might say, how can one be in a state of meditation, the one who meditates, and the object all in one at the same time? It's not in 3D, folks. Dharma Dharma Vivarjita. You transcend the concepts of righteousness and unrighteousness. There you go. Beyond duality. You are beyond the dualities of moral principles and are established in a state beyond duality. Vishwarupa, universal. Rupa is a form. Vishwarupa is universal form. Okay? Jagarini, you are ever awake. Jagara means to be awake, conscious, aware, representing the state of wakefulness. Swapanti Taijasatmika, you manifest in the dream state, representing the state of dreams in their experiences. Taijasatmika, Tejas, you are the nature of luminosity and radiance. Tejas means radiance, and the subtle radiant aspects of consciousness. Number 63. Supta Pragnatmika Turya Sarvavastha Vivarjita Srishti Kartri Brahmarupa Goptri Govinda Rupini. You are Divine Mother in a state of deep sleep, representing the state of rest and tranquility. Pragnatmika, you are the essence of supreme wisdom, representing the state of profound knowledge and understanding. Turiya is the sort of a delta state of consciousness. You transcend all states of existence. Turiya refers to the fourth state, beyond waking, dreaming, deep sleep. Beyond deep sleep is Turiya. It represents a state of pure consciousness. Sarvavastha Vivarjita, you're devoid of all conditions and states. You're beyond the states of manifestations. If you want to do more research on anything starting with the word Vivarjita, you should Google it, you should check it out on ChatGPT. It will give you deeper meanings behind that. Wherever V comes as a prefix, okay? Because it's more than what is given here. Srishti Karti, Srishti is creation. Srishti Kartri is the one who is the creator. You are the creator of the universe, assuming the form of Brahma, the divine creator. Brahma Rupa, you are the embodiment of the form of Brahma. She is the creator. Shakti is the creator of everything. Ultimate reality or absolute truth. Goptri, you are the protector, the one who safeguards and nurtures all beings. Govinda Rupini, you are the embodiment of Govinda, the name of Krishna, who is regarded as the supreme sustainer and the enjoyer. We shall see more of Krishna and Vishnu in Vishnu Sahasranama. Number 64. Samharini Rudra Rupa Sada Tirodhanakarishwari Sada Shivanugrahada Panchakritya Parayana. Very tongue twisting. You are the destroyer, assuming the form of Rudra. Now, Rudra, just because I mentioned the word destroyer doesn't mean burn everything to pieces. Okay, this is a misinterpretation of Rudra itself. Rudra is an active form of Shiva. When Shiva comes into existence, when pure consciousness and stillness comes into existence, it perceives everything. Everything from all dimensions and beyond dimensions as well. So Rudra is an energy of Shiva. Shiva is in a state of stillness as a meditative conscious form, right? Sitting in our hearts. The stillness in our hearts is Shiva. The Rudra is the third eye which opens out and sees everything as it is. What happens when a person opens the third eye and sees everything? Why is it called the destroyer, we might say? Well, when opens and awakening is going on in mass now on the planet, so I'm bringing this more here. When a person's open the third eye and sees everything, there is no more illusions, there is no more Maya, there is no more left to hide. There is nothing or for anything or anyone to hide anywhere. Let it be any concept, any deva, anybody. There is nothing to hide. Everything is seen as an illusion. That is Rudra. That's why it's called destroyer, destroyer of ignorance. Rudra Rupa, you embody the form of Rudra. When Kundalini, Ma Shakti, awakens, she assumes the form of Rudra. That means she takes off all the ignorance, whatever you thought you are. Tirodhana Karishwari, you are the one who conceals and veils. You have the power to hide and obscure the true nature of reality as well. Sada Shiva Nugrahada, you are always benevolent and bestow the grace of eternal auspiciousness. Sada means eternally. Eternally you are Shiva, refers to the eternal benevolent aspect of Lord Shiva. The one who resides in the heart is Shiva, by the way. The one who resides in the third eye and the head is Rudra. So we are fluctuating essentially, are we not, between heart and the mind. Panchakritya Parayana, you are devoid of 5 cosmic acts. What are the acts? These are the acts of creation, Srishti, preservation, Sthiti, destruction, Samhara, veiling, Tirodhana, and revealing, Anugraha. There, the meanings are given nicely here. Okay, she's all of that and she's beyond that as well. 65. Bhanumandala Madhyastha Bhairavi Bhagamalini. Beautiful. Padmasana Bhagavati Padmanabha Sahodari. This is describing more of the form. Bhanumandala Madhyastha. Bhanumandala. Mandala is like a fractal. Bhanumandala Madhyastha. Madhya means middle of. You are situated in the center of the solar system. This signifies your cosmic presence and influence. Bhairavi. Bhairava is the active Rudra form which destroys all ignorance. Bhairavi, she is the feminine counterpart of that, like Kali, like Ma Kali. You are known as Bhairavi, the form of the Divine Mother associated with fierce aspects. Think Mula Nakshatra, for example, and transformative powers. Bhagamalini, you are adorned with divine garlands symbolizing your beauty and grace. Padmasana, everybody knows this, yoga has been made supremely popular. You sit on a lotus seat indicating your divine presence. Bhagavati, you are the divine goddess embodiment of all qualities of supreme power. Padmanabha Sahodari. Padma everywhere means lotus. Nabha is navel, Sahodari. You are the sister of Padmanabha, who is the incarnation of Lord Vishnu with a lotus emerging from his navel. And on that lotus, by the way, sits Brahma. So Brahma is actually the creator of the one Vishnu, the supreme being. Number 66. Unmesha nimishotpanna vipanna bhuvanavalihi. Sahasra shirsha vadana sahasrakshi sahasrapad. Now we come to 1000. Okay. Unmesha nimishotpanna vipanna bhuvanavali. You disappear in the blink of an eye. Nimisha means a minute. Okay. In Sanskrit, nimisha. So you emerge and disappear in the blink of an eye, continuously creating and dissolving countless universes. This signifies your immense power and ability to bring forth and dissolve cosmic manifestations. Sahasra Shirsha Vadana, you have 1,000 heads symbolizing your infinite manifestations. This also ties in with Purusha Sukta and with Vishnu Sahasranama and with every other Sahasranama there is. Remember, even in Ganpati Sahasranama, which I did, it shares the same thing. The supreme oneness of consciousness is described as one with 1,000 heads, 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 feet. You shall see that here. Sahasrakshi. Aksha means eyes. Sahasraksha is 1,000 eyes. Okay, Sahasra Shirsha means head. Sahasra Shirsha is 1,000 heads. So you have an immense signification of being able to sense perceive everything in 1,000 ways. That's why Sahasranama as well, the word the 1,000 is given enormous importance in Vedic tradition. All Godheads are portrayed as having 1,000 heads, 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 feet. Think of just these three organs for a minute. Eyes see everything, feet walk through everything, and head simulates the knowledge of everything. Sahasrakshi, Sahasrapad. Pada means feet. Sahasrapad, you have 1,000 feet representing expansive presence and abilities. Mother Goddess. 67. Abrahmakita Janani Varnashrama Vidhayini Nija Jnana Rupa Nigama Punya Punya Phalaprada. Wonderful. You are the originator of all beings, from the highest celestial beings to the tiniest insects. This signifies you are the ultimate source and sustainer of all life forms, regardless of their size or stature. Varna Shrama Vidhayani, you establish, Varna means grouping. So you establish and maintain order, Varna, social divisions. Varna is actually not social division. This is a misinterpretation. There is no caste system in the Vedic tradition. Varna means grouping. Grouping based on your propensity. Nobody is born Brahmin, Vaishya, Shudra and Kshatriya. It is based on Vedic astrology actually, if you want to see it that way. That's a totally different topic. And ashrama, stages of life. This highlights your role in upholding social and not social, dharma and spiritual duties, I would say, ensuring harmony and balance in human life. Nothing is really social, just humans come and go, okay? Nijnana Rupa Nigama Punya Punya Phalaprada. Okay, you manifest in the form of sacred knowledge and scriptures. Nigama is a bunch of scriptures. You are the essence of that. Punya Punya Phalaprada. Punya is doing good deeds. Typically, it's portrayed as doing good deeds. Punya Phalaprada, the doer of good deeds and the reaper of the fruit of those good actions as well. So, Divine Mother who resides in us is the one receptacle of all creation, creator, as well as receiving the fruits of that. You and I think we are doing karma, isn't it? What if we are part of all this karma? I'll leave you with that. Srishti Simanta Sinduri Krita Padabjadhulika Sakalagama Sandoha Sukti Samputa Mauktika. You are adorned with the sacred dust, sinduri. This is what Vedic tradition Hindus ladies put on their head after marriage, sindur. From the lotus feet, padabja. Those who seek refuge in you. Basically, her form is vermilion. Sindur is also vermilion in color. Sakalagama sandoha sukti samputamagtika. You are compared to the treasure chest filled with precious pearls, moktika, of all scriptures, sakalagama. Agama is say sacred scriptures, Vedic tradition, all the agamas. Sakala means you are the embodiment of. Sa means embodiment of that. Okay? This signifies you embody the essence of wisdom of all sacred texts and teachings. Number 69. Purushartha Prada Purna Bhogini Bhuvaneshwari Ambikana Dinidana Hari Brahmendra Sevita. Wonderful. You grant the 4 goals of human life. You can say 4 paths. There is no goal really. You grant 4 paths to human life known as the Purusharthas. Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha. Remember Vedic astrology? Remember the entire Rahu Ketu playlist, which I have spoken extensively about what is Dharma, what is Artha, what is Kama, and what is Moksha. Each one is different. Okay? You provide the guidance and blessings for individuals to pursue and attain these goals, whatever the soul came in here for. Purna, completion. You are complete, perfect, all-encompassing. You fulfill the desires and aspirations of your devotees. Ones who tune in, just put it as devotees, as one who tunes in. If you don't tune in, you're playing out unconsciously, that's all. Bhogini, you are the enjoyer of all experiences. As the Divine Mother, you bless your devotees with material form. Let's switch off this fan. Bhuvaneshwari, you are the supreme ruler of the universe, sovereign goddess who governs and sustains all realms and dimensions. Ambika, the primordial energy, you are Ambika, the primordial energy, eternal source. Anadhinidana, you are beyond limitations of time, timeless, beyond the time of dimension of past, present and future. Hari Brahmendra Sevita, you are worshipped by the trinity of deities, Hari, Brahma and Indra. Your divine presence is revered by supreme gods. We come to number 70. Narayani Nadarupa Namarupa Vivarjita Hrimkari Hrimati Hridya Heyo Padheya Varjita. Good, coffee is working. You are Narayani, the divine energy of Lord Narayana. Narayana, Narayani, the consort of Narayana. Nadarupa, you are the embodiment of sound. Nada in Sanskrit means sound. Rupa, form of nada, sound. Om, basically, ultimate source of all mantras and vibrations. Nama Rupa, Nama is name, Rupa is form of the name, transcendence of that, Vivarjita. Your nature is beyond conceptualization or limitation. Hrimkari, Hrimati, Hridya, Heyo, Padeya, Varjita. So Hrimkari, you're adorned with the sacred syllable Hrim, which is associated with Goddess Lakshmi. You embody its power and presence. You come to the modern day India and all they can think of is how do I make my next buck, right? The whole country is in survival mode. So they think of Sri Chakra as only one who gives a lot of tons of money and stock market wealth. It's rubbish. Hrimati, you possess the essence of divine energy. You are full of divine splendor, grace and auspiciousness. Hridya, you reside in the hearts of all beings. Heyo Padheya Varjita, you are beyond the limitations of what is discarded or attained. You are beyond what is to be renounced, Heya, or pursued, Upadeya. You are the ultimate reality that is beyond the realm of duality and transcendence. Lalitha Sahasranama is least used and most necessary in the new shift for all, for everybody listening to this, for all people not listening to this. Raja Rajarchita Ragni Ramya Rajiva Lochana Ranjani Ramani Rasya Ranat Kinkini Mekhala. So wonderful. A lot of hours there. You are worshipped by kings, Raja Raja. Raja Rajarchita, you are worshipped by kings. You are held in high esteem, even revered by the rulers and leaders of the world. We are not here referring to the Donald Trumps of the world, okay? Ragni Ramya Rajiva Lochana, you're the queen, Ragni. You possess regal qualities and grace. Isn't that obvious? You're the consort of the divine. Your form is enchanting and beautiful. Your divine appearance is captivating and pleasing to the eyes. Rajiva Lochana, your eyes are like lotus petals. Your gaze is soothing and comforting. How wonderful. Your eyes reflect divine compassion and wisdom. Ranjani, you bring delight and joy. Ranjani is playful. Your presence fills the hearts of men and women with happiness and inner bliss. You are the source of divine bliss and fulfillment. Ramani, you are the beloved. Your divine companionship and love bring joy and fulfillment. Rasya, you are the embodiment of sweetness. Rasa means the essence of sweetness. Whatever your tastes you are tasting, the essence of that. Where are you tasting from? What consciousness gives you the taste, sense of taste? That is a rasya. Ranat Kinkini Mekhala, your waist is adorned with tinkling waistbands. You wear beautiful ornate waistbands that produce melodious sounds, symbolizing your divine grace and beauty. Number 72. Rama Kendru Vadana Rati Rupa Rati Priya Raksha Kari Rakshasagni Rama Ramana Lampata. This, you've got a distinct difference between Rama and Rama over here, okay? Be careful of that A with a thing on top. Rama is different than Rama. The name Rama refers to the goddess who brings delight. And the names are Rama. Rakendru Vadana. This epithet compares the face of the goddess to the moon. The calmness of the moon and combined with the radiance of the sun. This is another common theme you'll see in reference to all Devic Shaktis in the Vedic tradition. Even Ganpati, it spoke of Koti Surya Pratikashak, Koti Chandramsha Nirmalaha, means you have the illumination, the radiance of 10 million suns. At the same time, you have the calmness and the soothingness of 10 million moons at the same time, not separately. You see what I'm saying? So it's beyond duality there. Even here it refers to the radiance, right? Rati Rupa, this means the embodiment of love and desire. Rati Priya, this epithet has described goddess as the beloved of all beings. Raksha Kari, Raksha is the protection. This refers to goddess as the protector. She safeguards and preserves her devotees, providing them with security and well-being. Rakshasagni, she is the slayer of demons, signifies the goddess' power to vanquish all evil forces. Trust me, in this shift that this planet is undergoing, this will be seen a lot, and this will come through the embodied feminines. This is why many women are awakening all over the world now, coming up with a lot of powers, right? Because it's a goddess power. Wait and watch the fun. Rama. This epithet refers to goddess as the enchanting one. Irresistible charm, beauty that captivates the hearts of all. Ramana Lampata signifies the goddess as the delight of the heart. Okay. Where were we? 72. Let's go to 73. Kamya Kamakala Rupa Kadamba Kusuma Priya Kalyani Jagati Kanda Karuna Rasasagar. Sweet. Kamya refers to her as the fulfiller of desires. Think of goddess as the one who desires and she fulfills the desires as well. Kama Kala Rupa. Kala is art. Kama Kala, art and desire, signifies goddess as the embodiment of desire and beauty. Art also, I would put it. Kala is art. Rupa is form of art and desire. Kadamba Kusuma Priya. This signifies Kusuma is a flower, love for blossoms of the Kadamba tree. She loves that. So they worship Sri Chakra with these flowers in India. Kalyani Jagati Kanda Karuna Rasa Sagara. This means the bringer of auspiciousness and well-being. Kalyani, one who brings well-being. Jagati Kanda, this describes the goddess as the mother of the universe. Karuna Rasa Sagara. Karuna is compassion. Rasa Sagara, the essence of compassion. The Divine Mother has compassion. 74. Kalavati Kalalapa Kanta Kadambari Priya Varada Vamanayana Varuni Madavihvala. So Kalavati, Kala again means art. This describes goddess as the possessor of artistic skills and talents. She is an embodiment of all arts and creative expressions. You will see all humanized expressions also. Why? Because we are made in the image of the one creator. Kalalapa. This epithet signifies the goddess as the source of all artistic conversations and discussions. Kalalapa means to discuss. She inspires and guides artists and art enthusiasts in their creative pursuits. God is not dull, okay? God loves all kinds of art forms. So does the goddess. Kanta. This term signifies the goddess, the beloved or the spouse of Lord Shiva, Kameshwara. Kadambari Priya. This epithet describes the goddess as a fond of Kadamba tree and its blossoms. Varada Vamanayana Varuni Madhavifala. This means bestower of boons and blessings. Vara means boons, okay, in Sanskrit. Vamanayana describes goddess having beautiful enchanting eyes. Nayana in Sanskrit means eyes. Varuni Madhavifala. This phrase describes the goddess as intoxicated and overwhelmed by divine intoxication. Mada means intoxication. What are we intoxicated with? What is she intoxicated with? Love for Lord Shiva. It's associated with Varuna, the Lord of waters. Do you remember the nakshatra which is ruled by Varuna? Shatabhisha nakshatra. It signifies a blissful state and divine ecstasy. Number 75. Vishwadhika Veda Vedya Vindhya Chalanivasini Vidhatri Veda Janani Vishnu Maya Vilasini. Lot of V is there. Vishwadhika, this epithet refers to goddess as surpassing and transcending the entire universe. She is beyond the limitations of worldly existence, represents cosmic power. Power again is a misnomer. Cosmic energy is better because power has been misused on this planet so many times by idiots who keep on butchering everybody in the name of the power and wealth. So I won't use the word power so much here. It's cosmic energy. So her presence is everywhere. Veda Vedya. This term signifies the goddess as the one who is understood and realized through knowledge of Veda, the Vedas, right? Vindhya Chalanivasini. This phrase describes goddess as residing in the Vindhya mountains, mountain range in the north or center of India, I forget. Vidhatri. This term describes goddess as the divine creator and ordainer. She holds the power of creation, sustenance, dissolution. Veda Janani, she is the embodiment of Veda also. Okay, it's all about Vedas here. Vishnu Maya. Vishnu Maya is the creation of Vishnu. What sustains this existence is Vishnu, the foundation. The 12th house, Pisces. Okay, I digress. This term describes the goddess as the divine illusion of creative power of Vishnu. Vilasini describes goddess as the playful, enchanting one. Like I said, goddess is not dull and boring. She's quite interesting. Kshetra Swarupa Kshetresi Kshetra Kshetrajna Palini Shayad Vridhi Vinirmukta Kshetrapala Samarchita. A lot of tongue twisters there. And we shall stop with this because ChatGPT stopped translating it for me today. Something wrong with it. This term describes goddess as the embodiment of the field. Refers to physical and metaphysical space. Well, metaphysically you can't really call it space. It's a dimension within which existence occurs. Kshetresi. Kshetra means a field. Okay? And Cryon has spoken a lot about this field. If you want to see the Cryon channel, which is linked up in my channel. This epithet refers to the goddess as the ruler of the field. What field is this? The field of consciousness. She governs and presides over the entire domain of creation. Kshetrajna Palini. This refers to the goddess as the protector and caretaker of the field and its knower. Shayad Vridhi Vinirmukta. This term signifies the goddess as liberated from the growth and decline, something beyond creation. Kshetrapala Samarchita describes goddess as honored and worshipped by the guardians of the field. She is revered by divine beings who protect and maintain the order of the manifested universe. We shall take up more hopefully tomorrow. Meanwhile, take care of yourself. Have a good day. Om Shanti Shanti.